What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Only thing I don't like about this chain, I should have got it a little bit bigger so I could put it over my head instead of unclamping. That's what I should have did. That's what I should have did. Yes, sirski. We in here. Hey, did y'all see everybody content? The knockoff version of Neptune Lagoon riots yesterday with the BPSs and the 40s. Man, I told you I got the best work. Everybody that posted after, they was all blurred out. You couldn't even see what was going on at the parade yesterday. There was so many people packing each other out. And thank you, DC Baby Draco. I will be doing a piece on you today. You have certified the reason why them kids was doing that. At the same time in that King's Day parade, you want to know how foul DC Baby Draco is? Nah. Hey, you know how foul DC Baby Draco is? At first, I didn't have no dog in the fight. Now I got a whole lot to say about DC Baby Draco. Good morning, good morning. Bruh, you went out there and instigated some more turn up at the MLK. Let's talk about that. And I ain't gonna get no strike because I know how to talk. DC Baby Draco was over there with the Bloods, pumping stuff. I mean, he was over there with he was with the 20 Bloods, video recording, uploading to Instagram, instigating the Martin Luther King fights. You ain't out at DC Baby Draco. Ain't no alleged. You was doing footage. You had your phone, and he had his camera, and he was with the 20 Bloods. And you know he's uploading on Instagram live and stuff like that. That's what made everybody turn up at the DC Baby Draco. Get the boot officially. I don't care what he talking about. I ain't gonna say, oh, I'm gonna slap him when I see him, but you get the boot, gang. Hell no, I don't prove nothing you do no more. You literally out there, bruh, promoting. I seen the footage. I didn't even upload it, y'all. This how I said I get so much information. Bruh, DC Baby Draco is with the Rolling 20 Bloods, right? With the camera that he be recording 4 Extra with. Mind you, probably earlier that day with 4 Extra. So earlier that day, he was with the 40s. Then later on in the day, he with the 20s. And everybody know he's a blogger. All you gotta do is follow his whip. And you gonna go right to the section where he finna go take you to the next op hood. DC Baby Draco, you ain't even that smart to even get away. And you know that BMW that he was sticking out of with his legs, talking about whatever he was talking about. He was like people hating on him, talking about striking their page, and he was in that black BMW. And I seen in the comments they was like, "Oh yeah, watch out for that black BMW." That shit ain't his, nigga. That shit ain't his whip, gang. That's like one of them niggas that be taking them pictures in their homie car, and then they'll tell their homie to send it to him when they in prison to act like it was there until their other homie say, "Blood, that wasn't your car, nigga. That was a homie whoop-de-whoop car." Ah, yeah. I done caught 2 niggas in life saying that. Whole time they was in jail, like, yeah, this my whip, woo, woo, woo. They homie from the hood came, and they had that same picture on the wall. They was like, "Oh, that's a homie whoop-de-whoop car, huh?" Like, yeah, nigga, you been lying for 2, 3 years, nigga. Talking about that shit. Just like when you always see in them jail cells, them dudes got pictures of girls, but they never holding the baby. Or if they holding the baby, they ain't never with them. It ain't them, the girl, and the baby. How come you always got pictures in jail with the girl and the baby, but you ain't with the girl and the baby, but that's your baby mama? Nigga, stop lying. DC Baby Draco get the boot. Yes, sir. Bro, yeah, I used to wear this every day when I wanted to try to make people see me. I guess try to get my clout up on Instagram, try to get my clout up on YouTube. I stopped wearing all the jewelry. I stopped wearing all the glasses because it don't even matter. I wore this on a regular. Why? Because I be driving. I was always in the sun doing what I was doing. So just like I tell everybody else, if the police watch you and they wear them CHP officer glasses, well, I'm gonna wear my Versace's. And then when I wear my Versace's, then I can see them haters too. So that's why when I be driving, I don't gotta turn my head and look at the police like this. Nigga, I got enough clearance right here where I can see if the police watching me, and I got these blinders up to where he can't directly see my eyes. Dead homies, that's how I be sliding. When you don't act nervous, you don't get pulled over. That's just ganging in. That's just ganging in. It look, the police, say somebody start barking out the whip, right? Drive calm, drive regular. Even if they get behind you, stop at the stop sign. Complete stop. Nigga, count to 3, 5, or something. And then put your blinker on and turn. You know how many times we done passed putting scores up on the scoreboard like NBA players? Man, we was the dream team, bro. I used to be like, blood, I used to be coaching niggas while we was in the back seat. Like, blood, don't pull off fast. Stop all the way out there. And we got blinkies on us, and we was the one doing it. Got away 3 times like that. That's when I stopped riding with niggas, though. Because you got to coach them. You got to argue with them. You got to watch out for the police, and you can't turn your head around. Because you turn your head around, you going to jail. As soon as you do this, gone. To the police, what the hell is you even looking back at me for like that? And this is what he gonna say. I didn't think you had your seatbelt on. They don't know whose car it is. Just what the tags say. That could be your car. Like me, I put in my mama name. Hell yeah. You know why? Because if something happened to me, it ain't my mama bought it for me or it's my mama car. No. If I go to jail, like, gang members and niggas about to be messing up in the street, dude, you put in your mama name so when they go impound it, she can get it out. And she can put some more money on your books with the money that she took off the, yeah. And she can get around. That's why. I had 2 cars in my mama name in my motherfucking parking lot, nigga. So don't get me misconstrued with a Bosco and a Munchie. No. I do that because of the things I do. And they don't give them no problem. Mama can get the car out. Baby mama can get the car out. 3 hours instead of 3 weeks. You was sitting up in the county jail fighting that case just because you was on probation. Yeah, I knows about that life. Bosco don't know about that life. Munchie don't know about that life. They don't be driving. They let other niggas drive. When I get whipped by the police and they take my whips, yeah, as soon as they give me my first call, 562, woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. 323-559, woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. Yeah, I was on speed dial since juvenile hall. And one of them, baby mama, and I gave y'all real area codes because I'm on the phone. I ain't finna do no brick, baby. I'm finna be calling like, hey, my car at Inglewood Police Station. It's in the impound. Just call around here. Yeah, they acting like some busters. Yeah, they was asking me questions about little L Dog and Big L Dog and shit like that. And talking about how they got homies clapped up on cashier's check from state to state. They must think I'm an old nigga finna come up here and just be speaking and talking to my homies. But yeah, you know how Trip be, fake ass police. Hey, Blaylock, what's up though? Hey, where your daddy at? Oh, he said he gonna call in soon. Yeah, tell him I'm up in here. Yeah, this is an old ass police officer who used to arrest me when I was like 13. Now he got his son working Inglewood Police right now. Blood look like a straight buster. All right, well, I'll call y'all back in a couple of minutes. Whoa! And that's a factual call. And Neptune Lagoon up in there. I'm not, Mama, I need canteen. Well, baby, I can only give you a dub, and this ain't gonna be all the time. You know how much a dub gonna do for you? A case of soups. Brick baby status. Your mama send you a dub, you on brick baby status. On the dead homies, that nigga baby mama was sending him $20 a month. The same one standing out the federal building with the baby like, free big baby. Yeah, free brick baby. Yeah, before he was clouting up, you was sure letting that nigga get 20 whole dollars out of your EBT check on the dead homies. I was in the county jail with Brick Baby. That's why he told the world I'm the blood for extra. Why he say that? I came in there with red dreads. They was not like this. They was individuals. They was fly, twisted down to the roots, just like how they all Inglewood niggas should be. And I took my ass up in there and called and choked first. I put my hands around somebody's neck, which is wrong. But he was doing too much with my coffee bag, trying to say that he wasn't drinking it, and I was fresh from the street. I don't drink it like that. That shit was full, but ask me. Just don't go up in there. Yeah, we homies. We got homie love, but I got the homie love lefts and rights for you too. So I'll be there for the love DP. So since you think it's love like that, check this out. We gonna draw this line today. Nigga, I'm from Inglewood. I'm not from Watts. Now we both bloods. That's bull. But I'm from Inglewood. Now check this out, homie. Here, that's when you hit a nigga like this. Check this out, homie. Look, what? Don't be getting at me like that. All you heard the beds. He was on the top bunk. I was on the bottom bunk. Yes, Sirski. And yep, the homie BJ or J Dog. J Dog from Bounty Hunters. Big old nigga too. He came from the front. I used to give him shots of coffee too. Used to run. Hey, y'all gonna have to do this in the back, blood. Oh, everything, blood. I was like, for sure. I said, you got ace bandages, Brick Baby? Okay, well, I got one. Hey, you got an ace bandages? And I started wrapping my shit up. Blood trying to explain what he did wrong for his transgression. I'm strapping up. Dead homies. Brick Baby see me. Brick Baby see me doing that shit, man. That's why he know how I get down. They was convincing they homie from their hood to get down with me. And Blood was bigger than me. All I said was, hey, Brick Baby, let me get a ace bandage. Well, hey, anybody else got an ace bandage? Yes, I want to cover my knuckles. Why? Because I live to fight another day. I'm not trying to break my shit up on you. I don't know how many ops I got up in here's county jail. I got to keep these things. Because a nigga ain't going to give you no slack if you say you injured. If you say you injured, oh, I got a fracture in wound, your ops don't care about that in the county jail. Every time. That's why Brick Baby said, yeah, Neptune Lagoon, he the blood for extra. Nigga on the dead homies, he know that. Blood was big as fuck from Bounty Hunters. Got up on him like for some coffee shots, bro. Got up on him. All you heard the bumps. We was in medium north. Brick Baby was right across. It's a line in the middle in the barracks in medium north. He was across the line from me. He was right across. So his bed and bunk area, like when he stand and put his hands on the bunks like this, and I stand like this, we would be talking, and the only thing between them is the walkway. You know, niggas coming from the shower going to the day room, and me and Brick Baby talking like this. And all he would ask me is motherfucking Bosco question. I say, and on the dead homies, nigga, you'll blow your shit up, nigga, Brick Baby. You say, I didn't say this to your face. I said, Blood, why you keep asking me about Bosco? Bosco don't be in the hood. He was like, yeah, but I know Bosco. Like, a lot of niggas know Bosco. I said, Brick Baby. And I didn't even know nothing about no internet. I didn't even know about Brick Baby. I never seen Brick Baby before in my life. But I know if I met you in the county jail and you banging 60s, these niggas just ain't gonna let you bang 60s. Like, Jay, I'm not gonna, if I come across you say, oh, I'm from Queen Street, and you not from the hood, and I get on the phone and ask, and they be like, who? Hell, and I'm gonna ask another person, who? Man, I ain't never, somebody that don't never go to jail ass nigga, like females and niggas. Oh yeah, we don't know blood. Boom pow, boom pow, boom pow, boom pow, boom pow, boom pow, boom pow. Yeah, and you know, Brick Baby used to get his phone hung up by the A-Tray gangsters and the Hoover niggas. You know that, right? I'm talking about the same girl, the baby mama, that's doing what she do now. Yeah, his ops was hanging the phone up on him in a bounty jail. I can imagine how blood is buster now. On here popping it, nigga, I be Brick Baby in a bounty jail face to face, nigga. What you talking about? Blood went on shit. That's why I just told you. He told me I was the blood 4 extra. He told the whole internet I'm the blood 4 extra. Nigga, you better get that shit straight, nigga. The fuck, nigga? I'm the one that put out peanut butter blood first and showed my face. Hell yeah, you got peanut butter in his butt, nigga. What you talking about, gang? I'll wobble you down and that nigga down, nigga. It's a fact, nigga. And I didn't have my numbers up. Well, look at Neptune now. I got 5K, bitch. And I ain't been on no humper. I ain't gotta go to no jumper. I got a jump shot. Boom, bam, boom, boom, boom. Here, nigga. That's how I feel about no jumper, nigga. I don't got no jumper. Nigga, I got a jump shot. But you better jump when this shot go off. Bow, 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 bow. You gonna jump. You gonna jump for joy. You gonna jump for jumping jack. You gonna be cuckoo for cuckoo puss once I get the phone, fam, phone, phone, phone. Yeah, I got a jump shot. I ain't got no jumper. What the fucking nigga talking about? And go talk to Whack. He already told you his name is Whack. And then why you got to tell me you 100? Because you don't keep it 100. You got two X's. Survey says no go. You know the triple X gang. Yep, Cowboy for the win. Boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. Yep. Hey, you know the whole world want to see 600 get put down again. Hey, but the cold thing about it though, man, you see how skinny this motherfucker, man, Cowboy is skinty. Now Nipsey Hussle skinny too. In real life, he's skinny. He's skinny. But you got Cowboy on a smoker skinny level. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. You got him on a smoke. You could see Cowboy when he was doing that put. I don't know if y'all seen his live yesterday, Blood or Dead Hubby. Hey, I ain't tripping. 60s, 40s. Hey, it's all good. As long as you ain't my immediate op in my, you could be my op. But if you ain't my op in my age bracket, that's like I know you got cracking on me and the homies. Then other than that, you could be from any gang. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, this nigga got boom, bam, boom, boom, and he punching the dummy. And then he's so old, he don't got no value. So everybody in the live was like, Cowboy, no sound, dummy, no sound, dummy. And he keep looking in the camera like this. He's so old, right? So he got the little human body, little punching bag, right? So he punching it, he's sticking it, and you could see like his shoulder, his arm, his elbow, his bones and shit like that, right? So Cowboy, you can see all his muscles, his bones and veins and shit like that. Like, Blood, you gonna have to eat a burger before you go beat 600, Blood. But I think he gonna spank 600. But Blood gotta get that motherfucker. You know what I mean? But like I said, Brick Baby knew what I was on, nigga. When I was in the bounty jail, nigga, Brick Baby was asking me, "Hey, can I get some meat?" That nigga had mayonnaise and butter in his hair on the dead homies, and this just what it was. But like I said, man, the 6 O's had they time to shine on no jumper. Now the 40s got it. You know what I mean? Now with Cowboy and 600 get now they bringing the 60 back. You see why Hoover Gummy was talking about? Yeah, this is a neighborhood no jumper, nigga. If it's neighborhood, you know how many niggas talk bad about no jumper and then still win back. You know how many people like Gumby talk bad about no jumpers? We'll say like 4 extra no jumpers and Adams 22. I can't even listen to niggas that can't talk good. How many times have come on, man, bro? I don't break up my words. I don't say conclude. I'm about to conclude this segment. Social media. Come on, bro. How you gonna be a leader, an example? You can't even go to a school. You can't go to Crenshaw High. You can't go to Morningside. You can't go to Dorsey. Talking the way you talking. Ain't no social media. Ain't no conclude. Them kids in the school gonna be smarter than you. Now understand, all you niggas got that jail education, county jail. Y'all got that juvenile hall education. But bruh, stay off social media. But by the way, it's social media. Dumb diddy dum dums. And then before you start getting on YouTube, go get you a house or something. Don't be like Aunt Hefe. Don't matter what the check say, as long as the feds pay, he there every day. This nigga do his shit in front of his kitchen with the kids walking all in the back, playing TV in the living room. Man, you on Section 8 low income housing, gang. You know why? Because your car you drive, your clothes you try to get cute for. Remember Aunt Hefe told Munchie B when they both was like low key back on the official show? He said, I was the baddest nigga in high school. Ask all your homies. Nigga, all the IFs know the girls were bringing stuff to me. I said, bad. He said, yeah, I was the. Go look back when him and Munchie first came back and they was having like they little sidebar, little argument. Nigga on the dead homies. That nigga said, I was the baddest nigga in high school. Ask all your homies from IF. All the bitches was bringing shit to me. I said, bad. Boy, y'all, you know what? See, y'all be trying to hit Baby B braids. All the niggas that know they did a bazillion years in jail and they still young, all y'all be talking zesty. Y'all can't help your pretty selves. Y'all just be in jail and y'all just be so sassy with it. It's just like, shit, I'm a gang member. And I'm, hey, like, you know what I mean? So y'all was like, give me this. Give me some chunk chunk. Like, come on, bro. Gay, gay, gay. I see why they throw that jacket on everybody that come on the internet. That's the first thing Bosco said about me because he ain't had nothing else bad to say. He just made up some shit. Oh, he's gay. He can't say I was getting put off. He couldn't say I was a mark. He couldn't say I didn't do what I needed to do as when I was in the streets. He can't say I ain't put in that time. And Bosco definitely ain't been to no level 4. I've been there 2-3 times. Been to the pen 4. Beat life 3 times. Tell me about myself. And now I'm way out here. You mad at me because I moved to Georgia and got 2 mansions and I'm talking about chickens, ducks, and horses and cows and Rottweilers? What I was supposed to stay in the hood? I gave y'all 40 years to come get me. Can't I have a retirement sometime? At 41, I said, bump this California stuff. I want to see what a farm look like in my own backyard. With a gang of trees. Let me see what a mansion look like. Matter of fact, let me get 2. Matter of fact, since I was in a jail cell a lot of years, I don't know if it was 14, but I think a 14 bedroom, 2 house mansion, that seems about right for doing 6 years, 8 months in a jail cell on a level 4, locked down 8 months out of the whole goddamn year 3 times back to back. I think I needed 14 bedrooms, living in a bathroom that goddamn long. Tell me about myself. Do Bosco live in a mansion? Nope. Do Munchie live in a mansion? Nope. King Peel? Nope. ATM Richie? No. I got a 9 bedroom and a 5 bedroom. Do something with yourself, little boys. Talking so much you getting yourself put off your hood, little ass Crip niggas. You ain't Bloods, cause if your first was a Crip, ain't no flip, nigga. You get put off as soon as we eject El Ejectocito. Nigga not playing with you busters on here no more. And King Peel, I shoulda knew you was foul, cause you told me to give you $500 so you can get me a Cam Capone interview. You Mark. I shoulda knew you had some cripping up in you. You already Pyru. Spell Crip backwards and then put the U like the C upside down. Spell Crip backwards and put the C upside down. Pyru. Go do it. Text it on your phone. Ask Whack 100 is Pyru Crip backwards with the C upside down. Another say less moment. Tell me about myself. Tell me about myself. Hey, Whack 100. How's you from Pyru? Bloods. How you gonna be 2P? How you gonna be a blood and a Pyru? It's Neptune Lagoon again. Tell me about myself. Y'all the only hood in LA County that's a Pyru and a blood. Get your mark ass out of here. Hey, tell me about myself. Yeah, they don't want me on no motherfucking no jumper. I'm getting to the facts, nigga. I'm not here for no chain. I'm not here for no 250, nigga. Boom, boom. I got a jump shot. If I was no jumper, I never would have played football. I never would have been a running back. Number 4, Inglewood High School. Whoa. Once again, tell me about myself. Neptune Lagoon. Lefts and right king, nigga. And I'm not the hardest. Say it to my face. Get down. It ain't no Rich Trapper and Bosco. Oh, I blapped you. And Bosco said, yeah, but I fired on you. I would have been doing this. If him and Rich Trapper was talking like how they was talking face to face, at the end of the wrestling match, when Rich Trapper had him twisted up like a pretzel, like Python, he did the Python twist on him, and Bosco was like, let me go. Tell him let me go. Yeah, well, Zombie Man, Bosco, right? You remember that second part where they was outside in the dark in that parking lot? And then Rich Trapper, first of all, let's rewind. He threw the gloves at you. Threw the boxing gloves at you. Shut your bitch ass up, Bosco. I told the whole world 11 months ago you was a mark and you was a buster. And you got put on at 19 years old and I was 16 and I'm your big homie. I knew it wouldn't work out for you, Bosco. I'm 41. You like 45. You older than me and I'm your big homie. You's a bitch. How could you get on the internet? You must have thought none of us gonna be life sentences, huh? Definitely me, because I was part of the squad. I was part of the squad. I was supposed to have life, dead homies. But when I trickled out, because I got that lawyer, and all the homies didn't have lawyers, y'all be doing crimes and shit. Y'all the homies. But my dad was the only one. I had a mom and dad in the house. I was the only one with a house. All the homies was in apartments. But we're not gonna talk about that. That's how Neptune the Goon back. But we're not gonna talk about that. Just because I had the right dad that had a future and mom was doing her thing, and I got bailed out. I got lawyers. Hey, Bosco, you thought I was done? I'm back. And if you think I was doing that to go to the pen, I'm finna wear you out on the internet. Use a mark. Ain't beat nothing up, ain't did nothing to nobody, ain't got no rep, and the only time you went to the pins is when you carried the strap because you got bust on in the face. Next, man. Bosco, you ain't tough, boy. You just carried a blicky because you got blicky down, and your homie Diablo was in the car with you at 76 gas station when he got blew down. Yeah, blood ain't living. You got hit in the face. That's why you went to jail for the burner. Please, Bosco, you don't have shots on you unless you drinking dead homies. Bosco, you are older than me and you my little homie. I'm back. I be live. I bet you in 5 years I still have a chain. I bet you I don't get low when I'm on live on Instagram and turn the lights off when niggas start bucking at my window. Or off top, if I turned the lights on, you would have seen the Sparkadelle skis. Boom, 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 boom. Bosco got low and got quiet as a church house mouse. Yes, sir. Tell me about myself. Never go to no jumper. I got a jump shot. Boom, boom, boom. Never go to no jumper. I got a jump shot. Boom, boom. Never go to no jumper. I'll never get kicked in my side and then go back on hands and knees like that. Me need 250. Never go to no jumper. I'm not a smoker. Them dudes are doing live Drenanugs on camera. And Hefe. Yeah. Lush. Past week. Looking like the Blues Brothers. He had the blue blockers on with the black hat, black shirt. You know he hot in a mother lover dog if he got all that stuff on. Had old ancient CDs. Bro had old ancient CDs stacked up on his shit with a bong. That was his get high corner. Y'all didn't figure that out? Y'all didn't see Lush? Yeah, I'm happy that I was able to run this show, Adam 22 left it in my hands, and I celebrated. I came straight from MacArthur Park. I got on that bus, caught the trolley all the way at the Union Station, took that Amtrak to Burbank, and I was on my way. And I fell asleep a couple of times. That's why I'm late. You got people, dope fiends, running no jumper? I guess that's why they all come for the 250 wop. And we not talking Fetty Wap, baby. Can you come my way? Got something I want to say. But first off, all you gotta do is drop low. Ay, 250 on my heart, I feel like rich. Ay, 250, I'ma come back, sell my bitch. Ay, for the 250, I'ma get on here and snitch. Ay, baby, won't you come my way? No jumper, you can say what you say. Tell on your homies all day. Make a nigga go back and pray. Cause when he got back, niggas knock off his shit. Ay, 2 shots and I swear I won't miss. Ay. They can't do it. They can't do it like me, man. And that was freestyle for your ass. What you think? Do I sound like I could be a rapper or something? You think I could be a rapper or something? I don't know. But maybe okay? I know, huh? Had a Mexican girl say, I know, huh? That shit was kind of hard, eh? I know, huh? Yeah, I know. Tell me about myself. You think I need a no jumper? I got enough animation, and I'm solid, and I'm B team. I never ran from nobody. Period. Call him. Bosco the only avatar from the hood. Bosco is the only monkey man, Planet of the Apes escapee. You know what I mean? Like Bosco wears a Halloween mask every day of the year. You feel me? So if you believe that ugly man, you believe ugly lies. Ugly man, ugly lies. Peanut butter man, peanut butter pan stories. You get it? But you know, this is my normal. Brrr, stick him, ha ha ha, stick him. Yeah. DC Baby Draco in violation. Super vile. You hanging with the 20s, uploading it to the Instagram so the other ops could see it and see that they at the Crenshaw parade. You the reason why. You the reason why everybody carrying phones while they go catch ops. You the reason why they telling on themselves to the police and catching cases. Whoever threw that boy off that balcony in the Crenshaw Mall, you gotta wait for the day. But you know your ass grass, right? You might as well start packing all your stuff and getting to where you getting now. Because if you threw that man over that balcony in the Crenshaw Mall, you gotta wait today. They gonna get your ass. And they got a police station inside the Crenshaw Mall. Yup. Only be accounted for your personal actions. That's a fact. Who's these goofies up in here? Why are you acting like you drinking? I can't do what Lush and them do and be drinking Buzz Balls and straight out the Hennessy Fifth and stuff like that. No, I got a little bit older. Now, if you watch my lives when I first started, man, I used to be having it. I used to be in the truck. I used to be in the BMW. I used to be just flashing money on y'all. And I'm talking about racks, nigga. I'm talking about like 10 bands. I used to be doing all that. I used to be doing all that when I first started. And I was getting low views. Now, I'm like, bump all that, bro. I'm already up. Like, come on, bro. I got 2 mansions. I went to the store with my $5,000 Rottweiler that's so out of control. It's like walking a baby bear. That nigga strong as hell. Man, I took him over there. Man, we went and I took y'all live and showed y'all I'm finna buy some chickens. What they tell me, chat, March 1st. Finna put chickens, ducks, quails all in the back, gang. I'm finna build the chicken coop. Yeah. Yeah, like, you feel me? Like, oh, I'm sorry. This is my retirement. I'm sorry, I've been gang banging so long. I gave y'all 40 years from streets to the pen, the juvenile hall. I stood out on the corner until my knees hurt for you niggas to try to get me. Y'all ain't touch me. Y'all not like that. So now I got my own retirement. Suck a nigga dick or something. It's over. Some of us make it out the war. You ain't up on me and you ain't gonna get me. And you know the Blickadelskis that come in Georgia? Come on, man. You can buy them every weekend. They got trade and swap meets here. You can go to the pawn shop and swap a good one out. Bruh, they not ready. But one thing DC Baby Draco did, he further put the knife and the alcohol to the wound. He recording the Rolling 20 Bloods live at the parade. Now you said, remember he even out his own mouth. Yeah, I'm getting famous. Yeah, everybody be watching. You know them little kids say, yeah, we only mess with you, DC Baby Dre. We seen your last vlog. That shit had whoop-de-whoop something. It could be just 14K. They think that's a lot. I had 49K on a live. Dead homies. I had 33K on a live. I had 29K. Go check out my lives. And I took off for 2 months. And I only been on here 11 months. And I'm at 5,000 subscribers. Tell me about myself. Tell me about myself. DC Baby Draco, baby fake hoe. Bro, I ain't gonna make no threats over the internet. Because that would be goofy. But to see you and talk to you in person would be great. And I'm not saying I'm looking for you. But if we run across someday in life, I'm going to ask you questions. No, I'm past humble. I'm going to ask you questions. And if you do anything that I think that can lead to some possible clout chasing later, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to slap him. I'm going to do something. And then you go run that bag up. And don't edit it because, you know what I mean? You don't want to just hear the smash. And we don't see the vicious smash. You know what I mean? But YouTube friendly, that's why I don't go into details and I skip and make sounds because that's how you don't get a strike. You marks. Anyways. So, yeah, DC Baby Draco, I would love to talk to you. But run in up to you, you know what I mean? Not no setup. I don't want to feel like a backdoor. I want an original knockout if it's going to be that. I don't want no setup. I don't need whack to pump it up. No. We doing real content over here, gang. So, Right when you feel like you Sparky or Froggy or something like, you best to get to it. Because if I smell it on you, I'm on you. And that's how my Bontet gonna be. And I'm not looking for niggas. I'm saying that out loud. I'm not looking for no niggas. Just like Baby B Braves. I don't want no problems. Don't start nothing. But if you try to touch me like a young nigga, these glasses are coming off. And I'm on your stinking 6'5" ass with no problem. Yeah, so I know the big niggas, they like to wrestle, try to do the rich trapper, you know what I mean? Bosco can't fight. This is Bosco motive. Bosco, you got the gloves thrown at your feet. That should have been ding ding. Come on, y'all. You come on, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all seen Rich Trapper say, I'm from the Crip, I'm all the Crips from Whoop De Whoop all the way to San Pedro. Like you know what I mean? On Queen Street, on Queen Street. He said, what you want to do? He threw the gloves at your feet, Bosco. You mean to tell me somebody pull some gloves out their backpack and throw it at your feet and you say, what am I going to do with that? What you pull them out for? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Catch your fade if the gloves at your feet. And he did it for you because he thought you might be scary. That's why he came with the gloves. He came with the glove just in case you thought in your heart you couldn't whoop him. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Catch these gloves when they fall at your feet. He didn't catch on. Bosco must have missed kindergarten, first grade through second grade or something. Blood and low, simple comprehension. That nigga said, what I'm supposed to do with those? Did y'all hear Bosco say that when he threw them gloves at his feet? And you still don't think Bosco's a mark? Stop saving the nigga, man. Y'all be putting life jackets on niggas just cause he make you ha ha he he don't make solid. Just by the way he act on the internet, I know what Bosco do in the county jail. He's a ha ha he jokey joke ass nigga. He's not asking brothers where they from when they come through that thing, cause he was never serious. That's all it boiled down to. You was never serious. So now you on the internet still playing. Man, y'all show every time I do a live, man. When I don't put on the chain, y'all act regular. Then the next time I put on a different chain, y'all be like, oh, it's balled up in the back. I had a nigga go out his way in my comments on a short say, oh man, your chain fucked up. I mean, your chain fake. It's balled up in the back. Do you know I let a female read what you whoever your name is, cause I don't care who you was, and she read that, was like, everybody chain get balled up. That nigga's a bitch. I said, I was just driving. I said, look at this nigga said. And it said, yeah, yeah, you know your chain fake because it's balled up in the back. Man, I went and looked at the man, my shit was balled up back here. So you mean to tell me you was watching my live, my video, my short like this? Like, what can I say? Yeah, he got too many freckles. He got the. I'm gonna talk about his hair and yeah, the chain. Yeah. I think that'll do it. Sin. That's what you was doing, nigga. I don't be thinking about you niggas. I do this cause I get paid. I don't do this cause I like you. And excuse me, whoopsie. I never did that in jail. Accidentally dropped the soap. Hell nah. You know the whoopsie. You know we changed it. Old niggas used to say whoopsie. You know what I used to call it? And everybody like Munchie start using that shit. I said credit card. Yeah, that was the closest to funny conversation in jail that I had. When you drop the soap, I wouldn't say whoopsie. I'll say credit card. Swipe him. Swipe him. Decline. Bruh, stop selling that stuff. I used to tell them, come on, bruh, stop selling that stuff, man. We ain't up in here buying, gang. I made it up in jail, bro. Yes, I did. I started saying, man, I'm way older than you. Man, shut your ass up. Just because we made shit viral and there wasn't no phones around don't mean nothing, bruh. You was a mark. And then how I'm talking to you, man, I probably got more in, I can't even say that on YouTube, but I got gas. And we talking about petrol. And I got more of that than what you got in your pocket. We'll put it that way. I got petrol. Vroom, vroom. I got more gas, that more money in your pocket, nigga. Shut your mark ass up. You probably got a Bosco getting knocked out with his booty crack showing t-shirt on, or you probably got Munchie laying on the side like a motherfucking Instagram model with peanut butter coming out his cheeks, huh? Shut your mark ass up. Ain't no roasting me, nigga. Ain't no roasting me. I don't care if you bring Charleston White. Ain't no roasting me. Nigga, what? Since January 1st, 1,300 subs. Go check it out. January 1st. And I took off 2 months before that and then came back with 1,300 more subs after I just came back for taking off for 2 months. Tell me, have you ever seen Munchie take off the internet for 2 months? He can't even take off a no jumper for 1 week. He got beat up Tuesday and came back and made it for next Tuesday to get paid. And ran content and played with y'all brain in between. I don't know what y'all be saying in this chat. Yeah, I get that all the time. Y'all be trying to hit me with the Cat Williams just because he got dreads. I understand. And then they hit you with the Orlando Brown. And I didn't ask different I didn't ask Granny. She said she looked at the pictures. She's like, you don't look like them, T. I asked different girls just on Instagram. They're like, nah, they just capping. Like, they just saying something just to say something. I even had somebody in LA when I look at the Crazy Bargain, right? Over there in the Hoovers. I went to the Crazy Bargain. You know what this you know what this Mexican told me? She said, you look like Lil Wayne. How I look like Lil Wayne? I look like Lil Wayne? I got to do that to look like Lil Wayne. I wish I could bug every girl in the world. I wish I could bug every girl in the world. Come on, gang. That's like saying I look like Bosco. You're telling me I look like Lil Wayne, you lost your marbles. That's just out of pocket, gang. Y'all, man, why you trying to indict me in a RICO? He'll say, why y'all robbed Gucci? That's like me saying, y'all pay my bills. Why you bringing we? You sound like Munchie. We did something to a nigga. We clap back at somebody. You sound like Munchie. You Munchie, you one of them Munchie, you know, fake, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Don't want to be the, you know what I mean? You under that undercover Instagram, profile for YouTube. You know what I mean? Sometimes I can't get right. It's early in the morning. I know one thing. You need to be watching me. And I know this is true. Why? Because every time I think, this is how I know people watch me. Every time I think I ain't making no noise, I always get a DM from somebody with a big podcast and that's telling me, keep doing your stuff. And yeah. Yes, sir. You know it. Oh, you know it. That's why I said the petrol gas that I got is more than the money that's in your pocket or bank account right now. And we just talking about petrol gas. Or this is YouTube. Take it how you want. Subliminals, truth, fact, lie, controversy. I just said gas. But you know what? I know how not to get a strike on my page like Aunt Hefe. Don't matter what the check say as long as the feds pay, he there every day. I bet you I don't get no strikes. I bet you I put the parental advisory content up there to where my show keep bumping. You know, just like Jerry Springer and it said warning. Just like cops and it said caution. Just like 4 Extra When that dynamite, that motherfucking that firework said caution, keep out of reach of children, do not hold while hot, and then he didn't read and blew his fingers off. I read. You better read too. Or you gonna be like 4Extra, throwing up a glove. He's the original glove now. He ain't got no, he got glove. If only 4Extra knew how to read, he would have had his fingers today. Don't y'all agree? Like, comment, subscribe, hype this up. If 4Extra just took the time to read, he would have his fingers. You know another thing? 4Extra. You and Adam 22 was just big black guy who worked for a white man with money. You thought since he gave you the most money you ever had in your life, you felt diddyfied. Not dignified, diddyfied. You thought you was famous. How is you famous? Just beat. You know how many people beat life and got out of jail? The only reason why you up there is Brick Baby. Hey, and you know when Brick Baby got dissed by DW Flame and he said, pass that nap? The peace treaty nigga was up there trying to whoop your feet. Y'all forgot Spody Face, a.k.a. Turtle. You remember the Peacemaker? When DW Flame dissed Brick Baby and said, hey, pass me a nap, which one was one of them Newports. The Peacemaker, Spody Face, a.k.a. Turtle, came up there with 4Extra and was looking for Brick Baby. Now all of a sudden, he Christian, Muslim, South Venice, Seventh-day Adventist, Pentecostal church, change life, reform, ex-gang member. Man, just because you went to the county jail for a couple of months and then you came out changed like a motherfucking Muslim, like Malcolm X on GDBD Vice Lord, Blood Crib, Hoover, Power Rule, nigga, all of a sudden you want some peace talk. Man, before you went into county jail, who did some peanut butter to you? Where you come out talking about the story you talking about. All of a sudden, man, we remember your last ass coming up there, knocking on the door, and Adam 22 telling you, oh, Brick Baby's busy, he's recording right now. Y'all went up there to smash Brick Baby. Now all of a sudden, you peace, you world peace. Mental world peace. Now you kissing babies. Now you saying how the neighborhood is out of whack. And how we shouldn't be using content as hood vlogs. Bruh. Didn't like less than 6 months ago you ran up on No Jumper trying to whoop Brick Baby feet? Wasn't you mad because DW Flame dissed Neighborhood? But I always did wonder why your buster ass and your buster ass cousin X4 never called out DW Flame. That's y'all size. Scary and gay ass niggas. Them niggas didn't have one word for DW Flame. And he, your size and height. Spody Face. You's a Zark. And I'm sorry to bust y'all bubble with 4Extra. 4Extra had his hand in. He's a Zark too. Can't tell me nothing. A Mark, a Zark at the park, a Weenie, a Buster, a Yee. Yeah. Y'all banged on. Have you ever heard of brothers being so scared that they push the blame on somebody else when they should be pressing the nigga that diss? Usually it's the nigga that diss that get the woo whams, not the one that heard the diss, the one that did the dissing. But since it was big old DW Flame, and you know he got a big old brother named P Nice, shit, Spody Face, you would have had your face pushed back, and 4Extra, you would have had your face pushed back. Why? Because they y'all same size. And y'all was scared of the media and what the media would think about both of y'all getting whooped. Yes, sir. DW Flame diss Neighborhood. Why Spody Face, a.k.a. Turtle, And 4 Extra, when he had his hand, you tell me why they didn't call out DW Flame. DW Flame said, pass me the nap, cuz. Y'all gonna press Brick Baby because he didn't say nothing? Brick Baby knew how big he was. I told you he's a buster. I told you he's a buster. B Braze told you he's a buster and a smoker. Now all of a sudden, y'all pressing Brick Baby instead of the man who said it. I ain't never been part of that gang banging in my life. We get on the man first, and then we get the homie. You don't go get the homie, then go get the man, because you might need the homie to help with the man. Well, he better help. And you next. So you better help and accidentally get your licks in on somebody else, because the show better look like an accident, because that, what happened to him, can transpire like domino effect and just shift to you once he get put down. Dummy. And that's how you know I'm, what part of the South you talking about? See, you know I'm telling the truth. That's why people tap in with the truth. Hey, Heaven's Gifted, you know we was over 250 something plus in this live today. You feel me? You know Neptune the Goon did it to him again. You diggery? You know Munchie B and them, they gonna watch my shit all the way to Aunt Hefe. You know, they say they don't be on social media, they don't be tracking stuff down. How you gonna be a YouTuber if you don't watch YouTube? Why you lying to social media? And Hefe didn't heard me speak on him. He just ain't gonna say nothing. He heard everybody speak on him. He just ain't gonna say nothing. Why? Because to say your name, Adam has taught them, you say their name, you gonna cloud them up. Even if they telling the truth, you got to do whack 100. We got to build this narrative. Or can we see eye to eye on that? 250, right? 250 make you holler. 250 a whole lot of dollars. You can buy a fifth of Henny. I'm telling you. The half a pints are $20 right now. I'm giving you 250. That's 100% upkeep. That's extra. That's profit, brother. I'm showing you to the way to the money. Hey, have you ever seen 10,000 before? Yeah, I've seen it, bro. I'm rich. Yes, hey, we will bring our family to your tribe. Namaste. We will be back tonight. Yes, thank you. Thank you all for your wonderful gifts. Me and my friends will be back tonight. Everybody eating and all that, and all of a sudden they get laid down by the same white folks. Well, just like they said in college, history repeats itself, even if it's no jumper. I ain't catching that. That's the slave catchers. And you know why they slave catchers? Because they marking you out once they done with you on the internet. When they done with you, you internet trash. Internet trash. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I know I'm close to 607 but I got the antics, but I ain't weird. You feel me? That's why I never seen like no real show to where I could fit in, because I could ask my own questions. I could ask, and I want to do lives with people. Not no premieres, lives to where I read y'all questions on the live and see how viral that go on me. Because if he, and this is what I would tell every subscriber, hype me up every time. If y'all tell me on lives to ask him a question, and he try to flare up on me for y'all questions because y'all rocking with me, y'all gonna see a live whoop wop. But you know, I ain't on probation or parole. I could take that charge. Sit out. Kids, do not do this. We're just talking about wrestling, like WWE, WWF. We are not drawing no blood. This is all imaginary, theoretic, futuristic ideas. Just so they don't give me a yellow and I can get my green on this live. The money sign. You see how I did that? So anyways, y'all can ask me the questions and I'll be like this. So, Yeah, DC Baby Draco. They said you still ain't explained that case with that young girl. Woody woody woo. Ah man, I feel like I don't want to answer that. All right. We got another question. Why that nigga like super chats only? Why that nigga acting like a bee? He said, "Why you acting like a bee? Why you? Yeah. They my subscribers, bruh. Like this is how you didn't see my show. Oh, okay. Well, this is what we do on my show. So this what you here for, right? Publicity, clout. Yeah, I never fucked with none of you niggas in the beginning. So for you to even be on my show, nigga, I never fucked with none of you niggas. I ain't asked you niggas, ain't DM you niggas, ain't said nothing to you weird ass niggas. Like so, you either you here for the show or you can go. All right. And then let him try to do me like Bosco did what's that? Rich Trapper. Oh man, it's over. It's over. It's over. And then you trying to choke me? Oh man, it's over. You know, in them choke me, spank me, pull my hair moments, that's when you grab a lamp. That's when you grab a vacuum. That's when you grab the broom, a cup, a chair, or do something. And then he said if you break his chain, he gonna break you. Bosco didn't break that chain. Bosco did not break that chain. And then after the fact, they start wrestling. Minutes after, he already threw him the gloves. Bosco said, "What you doing that for?" He threw gloves at your feet. I told you Bosco don't know how to fight, right? So he don't know the signs of brotherhood when it's official. Bro, as kids, we used to have boxing gloves in the room. When somebody threw the gloves, we used to throw it at your chest or slap you in the chest with the glove like, nigga, go to the backyard. All you hear is, that's all you hear. You know how them gloves sound? They'll stick two gloves. I used to stick two gloves to your chest. You go straight to the back. You go straight to the back. Bosco said, "What you want me to do with those?" Bosco, you don't know what throwing gloves at your feet mean? And then he had time to pick the gloves up in front of you. So that means he had to bow close to your knees. And you didn't fight him. But then when you did try to fight him, he got even more disrespectful. And then you missed. You missed. Then he ended up grabbing you. Because I know you grabbed him, Bosco. You did a swing and grab because I know you can't fight, gang. He grabbed him and held on for dear life. That's what I know Bosco to do. Ask anybody from the hood, they'll tell you, from the OG homies to the young homies, Bosco can't fight. I try to tell y'all that, y'all don't believe it. So I guess, we just got to keep showing y'all on the internet. From the day Bosco got on the internet to the last day on the internet, Bosco got whooped out and whooped out. Look at his profile. Bosco got introduced to the internet, getting whooped out by the homies from the hood. And then at this present day, Bosco getting whooped out again. Come on, man. Take that Queen Street. I'm Queen Street. Oh, Bloss. Oh, Queen Street Bloss. That nigga didn't do me like that. Man, oh, Bloss. I was finna kill Blood. Yeah, he let go of my throat. I let Blood slide on Queen Street. You know what I mean? Because his girl was there and she was looking kind of fly. Yeah, girl was kind of fly, so I didn't want Blood to die in front of his girl and shit. So, on Quay Street, on Bloods, you know what I mean? Like, hold on, Blood. Yeah, Blood. Yeah, I was going to fuck over Blood. I was going to R.I.P. Blood, but I see these kids on Quay Street. I seen his kids and his wife right there, so I was like, Blood, I can't just do this in front of his kids. I got a heart. I got a heart, Blood, on Quay Street. Shut your slippery, sloppy ass mouth ass up, nigga. I know Bosco. He's a hoe. in real life. I can't say I grew up with him. I just, poof, he was there in the hood. Poof, he was put on the hood. And poof, I went to jail. In that order. I did not grow up with that nigga. Can't nobody from Queen Street say they grew up with that nigga on the dead homies. As much as he say Queen Street, can't nobody from the hood say they grew up with Bosco on the dead homies, on Do Dirty, on Buku, rest in peace. Bosco ain't grew up with not one homie from the hood can get on here and bang that on the set. They grew up with Bosco. Bosco ain't went to no Inglewood high school schools, elementary, middle schools, nothing. And you mean to tell me I'm 3 to 4 years younger than you and I'm your big homie? Shut your bitch ass up. I was 16, you was 19 for shit show. You got your ass whooped in the beginning of YouTube. And to this present day, you're still getting BTA. And y'all respect him. And y'all get him on platforms. And Cam Capone thinks he's a real solid dude. Hey, boss ho. Hey, check this out, you little trick ass nigga. Hey, remember when you got into it with me on Spider Lope? And then it trickled on to Nina Boy show? And how fast you got on Cam Capone to try to say some weird shit about me? Why you ain't been to Cam Capone to talk about this Rich Trapper incident? You bitch. You would have flew to IE to go tell that story about Rich Trapper. Oh, but you did show your side of the story. Bosco had a frozen steel pitcher that he went 4 o'clock in the morning on to talk about him and Rich Trapper fight. And he was on top of him looking like this. This is Bosco. He didn't have no video. He had one still photo. Bosco was on top of him doing this. You see how ugly that is? And he this close like he finna bite Rich Trapper face. He did not look like in no aggressive mode. And Bosco talked about that picture for over 45 minutes in a live. Still photo, no action, no 10-second, 5-second, 30-second flip, nothing. A frozen, clipped photo snapshot from the actual footage, which put him in a narrative of being on top of Rich Trapper. But you forget the real niggas know, why is your mouth like this? Like a bass fish. And Blood talked about it for 45 minutes. Still photo. And Blood was singing the same song, words, over and over and just laughing. Like, whatever he was singing, and then he'll laugh. He'll say something, he'll sing something, and then he'll laugh and stretch it out. Yeah, look at Blood, man. I fucked Blood up. Like, he all knotted up. And Rich Trapper showed his face. Look, if he did have a lump, if he didn't have a lump, this is all I got to say about it, Bosco. You sure don't hit hard, because I couldn't tell the difference. Let that be a fact. You not putting no hands on the sick. You is not raising no dead. You is not a pastor. You do not baptize people. Stay out the game. Bosco, you are a disgrace. You and that nigga, King Peel. You and King Peel, y'all need to just go to Catalina Island, start your own little Ndugu tribe. You know, the Ghoulie Goos and the Mongoose. Bosco is the Ghoulie Goos. King Peel, the Mongols. And just ship y'all mark ass over there to Catalina Island and start y'all blood hood on Catalina Island. Since y'all always want to be close to motherfucking Long Beach with the Crips and shit. So get your mark ass over there in that little ass Gullah Gullah Island And go over there, Gullah Gullah Island, and start your little blood Pyru, you know, 2 P's and a B. That's what y'all could do. Y'all could have Whack Blessed, you know what I mean? Have the only real rapper around y'all, you know what I mean? So we get Blueface, baby. Yeah, all right. We'll have him hop out with 101 Dalmatians to bless y'all 2 P's and a B. We Plymouth Rock ass Catalina Island ass shit. You feel me? And y'all go ahead and get y'all blood known over there. 2 marks. Both y'all mark ass niggas go to Catalina Island and be some 2 P's and a B. 2 Pyrus and 1 blood, just like Whack 100 Hood, and have him bless y'all throne. You know what I mean? And then this how you get put on. You go in the sauna with the towel and put it around your butt, and you gotta lay like Whack on your stomach and twirl your feet up in the air. But you gotta put the towel over your butt, and that's how you get put on the new two P's and a B on Catalina Island. Blessed by Whack. Take that. Yeah. Hell yeah. You gonna go over there, end up getting Diddy-fied. Just to be, wanna be from the game? Gotta get a pie first. Wanna be from the game? Gotta get a carrot first. Wanna get a brain? Gotta get a t-shirt. I don't even know what he said. You just, you know what I mean? Palomar's Park, put the P first. But in my hood, we put the C first. We don't got beef, because we squash first. Nigga, I'm not a banger. I just bark shit. Really outside, but I don't start shit. Oh, they don't. They can't do that with me, gang. They can't do that with me, gang. It's bad. Yeah, man. It just is what it is, man. You know? Some people got it, some people don't. The only thing is I said King Peel, he had a lightweight future in them call-ins. He was like a Black Howard Stern. You know what I mean? He had some faithful callers. But it's that one old lady used to roast him regularly. But like I said, Bosco, Munchie, King Peel, ATM Richie, weirdos, gang. They all weirdos, gang. They like, just like ATM Richie, how you gonna go to No Jumper talking about putting a grown woman in a dog cage? You should get arrested saying, you should get arrested just for saying that. Look, bruh, I got 3 sisters, a mama, sons, no daughters. Well, one, but she be trying to act boyish, so my bad. Daughters, she don't talk like one. And don't nobody be with fruities. They can see fruityism in everybody on YouTube. Never heard of A.T.M. Richie. Never heard his real name. Nothing. Never heard of King Peel. Nope. YouTube. Munchie, heard about him since a kid, Lil Munchie, because I was hanging out with Big Munchie, picking him up on a bicycle in front of his house, on a Mongoose, Diamondbacks with the pegs on it. But I was at the age to be riding bikes. I should see that nigga. Knock on the door. Come on, mom, let me go. No, you can't go with them. Woo. His mama knew he was gang banging. His mama knew that. But Munchie used to bang on the door, and all I knew was his name was Ascari. And it wasn't just Ascari. We used to say Ascari with the birthmark. That's how Inglewood used to address it. We never called that nigga no Lil Munchie. He used to say Ascari with the birthmark. That's what blood name was. He got a whole like burgundy birthmark on the side of his face. Way before he got hit in the head. So, you know, that birthmark, it showed the trauma you was going to have in your life in the future. Because people kept hitting your head by that birthmark. See, you had a sign on your head from birth, and you still playing with fire. There ain't no way in hell. Just like Baby B Braves would say, on 10 Nino, on Damo, GDBD Vice Lord, Blood Crip Pyru. Ain't no way in hell my homie's going to try to knock me off, hit me in my head, and I still bang the set. And then come back and call myself the mayor. You know, to be the mayor of your hood, you know that consists of being solid and everybody rock with you and feel like you that boy. So why did your own homies from your hood, Mr. Mayor, try to knock you down? And not just knock you down, they try to do your head tap. You know, they try to tap dance with your brain. You mean to tell me when God blessed you to get your mark ass up out that motherfucking bed. You chose to keep walking as a motherfucking pick apart created character of your brother. You chose to get your mark ass out the bed after God looked out for your mark ass to say, I'm the mayor. You got to have some marbles still knocking around and metal still bouncing around in your head to even think you could be the mayor. You still got fragments in your head. You know if somebody do you in, bro, them things gonna hurt. Besides you being blind. Look, I'm a gunshot wound victim. I got a whole shattered right knee. They told me kneecap. Got hit in the kneecap with a 4.5. They told me, hey, we gonna cut your leg off. I said, no, you ain't. They said, well, you'll never walk again. I said, yes, I'm is. Not only that, they told Goon that too with his buster ass from the hood. And you know, since 17, 18, his mark ass been in a chair. And we the same exact age. Hey, when they told me I wasn't gonna walk again, yeah, I ain't had to play church music. I already knew. I'm connected with the creator. I'm gonna get back up again, get back up again, get back up again. That's what I did. No Drewski. No Drewski. They told me I wasn't gonna walk again. I heard that Donnie McClurkin, get back up again, get back up again, get back up again. Yes, sir. I got my black ass back up. Hey, if y'all never heard that song, it's a Christian song, but it's not really Christianed out. You know what I mean? It's a cool song, but it ain't all Christian out. And it's gonna when you hear that song, it's gonna make you clean up the house and get back up again, gang. Dead homies. You gonna get back up again for shit show. And that's what I did. And that's what y'all should be doing. Get up, use your mind, kids, grown people, look at YouTube, find real YouTubers that say real stuff. You know what I mean? Don't matter what the check say, as long as the feds pay, they there every day. Don't be subscribing to them niggas. They gonna keep on having, you know, they gonna keep putting up content. I don't even like to listen to their intros. Do you know I got a whole different vibe on my intro videos? I don't come off with no hard music. I'm telling you, these niggas ain't your friends. Let's talk about it. Have you thought about it? Y'all ain't even thought about it. Y'all ain't even set back to see if your friends is really your friends. How is your friends or your homies from your hood gonna DP you, record it, and upload it to YouTube? These niggas ain't your friends. What is the point of them being your friend when they gonna whoop your feet and upload it for clout? Crip Mac, ODM Slim. These niggas ain't your friends. Let's talk about it. Have you thought about it? They only with you when you win. When it ain't working, you gotta fiend for yourself. Fiend for yourself. I be posted low key like a D cup. Yeah. Straight to the point on 5-5 Crib. Just like I said yesterday. Y'all ever seen Crip Mac give out pizza in his own hood? Or was it always downtown LA? Please tell me. Ain't your hood in the 5-5s? Why was your pizzas not being given away in the 5-5s? Why? Because the VMGs, them brims might come around there and slide, fofo. Yeah, you can be tough on the internet all you want. And hey, shout out Crip Mac, free that man. Don't drop the soap. Your diggery, don't drop the soap. But you know, Crip Mac wasn't giving out $5 hot and readies in the 5-5 Cribs. He was going downtown LA where it's safe. And I'm talking about 5-5 Crib, and I got 55 likes on 5-5. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I started talking about Crip Mac, and I got 55 likes right now. And y'all been doing me bad because I had 250 plus people in here at times. Y'all doing me bad right now, man. All these people have been in the chat and been in the chat for the past 75 minutes, bro. Y'all been in here watching me 75 minutes, gang. And I'm barely, and I had 200 plus people up in here at a time several times, gang. I ain't been on here long, and I'm barely at 55, gang. Come on, man. Some of y'all is screen recording. And I understand some of y'all is working. Hey, I used to be a UPSer too, though. But you gotta give me if my lingo is bingo, pay that man. If you believe in what I'm saying, this is the time to hit the Cash App, $ PBF 400. What I'm telling y'all is real, even if you forgot about it. Yes. And you know why I don't forget about it? Just like Baby B Braids. I know these dudes. That's what makes you a better YouTuber. Because you know these dudes. So this is like, you can forever talk about these dudes because it's like your brother. You feel me? Hey, you see how many people would just try to say some goofy stuff in my chat? It was like, don't y'all see like 20 blocks? I'm hot right now. I'm hot right now. I ain't got no braids. What are you talking about, gang? These ain't called braids, white boy. I'm sorry to tell you, white boy. I'm sorry to tell you, white boy. These, for black people, are not called braids. But thank you for tapping in on the chat, though. You know what I mean? These are not called braids, my boy. And if you don't know, these are not braids. Maybe this is not the lie for your mark ass. Feel me? Hit that like button, though, while you get that boot to your butt out the door. Before you get out the door with that boot, you know, get thrown out like Uncle Phil did, Jazzy Jeff. Whoa! Yeah, before you hit that grass, hit that like button. And then go ahead and get that, get up out of here. Yes, sir. Man, this nigga just said something about your hair, your braids or something. I don't got braids. These ain't no, this is not the live for you, brother. But thank you for your comments. I probably had like 3,000 comments when I end this live. And like I said, I only been on here 77 minutes. And I got 113 people watching me, and I got 16 likes. I mean, 62 likes, man. Come on, man. Y'all, man, I should just stop talking. Unless I get a Cash App, $ PBF 400. Y'all just soaking up the game. Y'all screen recording. It's gonna go on another one of y'all podcasts or y'all videos that I ain't gonna see unless y'all get a couple thousand views. You know what I mean? And yes, I've been subscribing to all y'all, all the small YouTubers that's doing stuff in LA, Chicago, Philly, all y'all that's like less than 100 subscribers. I subscribe to y'all. All y'all that's less than 500, I've been subscribing to y'all, bruh. Because I remember I was there. It didn't take me about a week, though. In a week, I had like more than 500. So, you know what I mean? It wasn't a hard struggle for me, but you know what I mean? For shit show. Oh, yes, an asshole is profitable. Don't you see me getting my money on? And I told y'all 2 days ago I was at 500. I got 1,300 subscribers since January 1st. The month ain't even over, so we can't even say 30 days. Brother. Tell me who on your YouTube timeline can show proof and screenshot it and upload it on their post that I got 1,300 subscribers since January 1st. Please tell me. And then prior to that, I took off 2 months. I've been on YouTube 11 months. If you take off the 2 months that I wasn't on here, I'm at 9 months on YouTube. But I don't want the credit. Because on YouTube, they'll say I'm lying. So I got 11 months on YouTube doing this. And I got 5K subscribers. And since January 1st, I got 1,300 subscribers. And we ain't even talking about 30 days. What's today, the 20th? Will YouTube pay tomorrow? Hey, here's another fun fact. I never got paid from YouTube. So ever since I've been on here for the 9 months, I never got a check. Guess what that check gonna look like? Plus, I told y'all 2 days ago I'm at 500. And then I kept doing videos and lives. And we ain't even talking about a whole month. God bless your mark ass soul. I'm not Aunt Hefe. I'm not doing it for the check say. I have never cashed a YouTube check. My nigga, I just got the motherfucking, look, I just got the goddamn Google thing in the mail. Everybody know that when they trying to get paid from YouTube, look how clean it is. It ain't bent up. It ain't none of that, gang. I just got my numbers to get paid. That's how much I was worried about YouTube and that money. Yes, sir. Bosco gonna get whooped out by Queen Pill. Yeah, Bosco gonna touch grass. That was his introduction to the internet. When the homies from NHP whooped him out, Rosemo 700, Bosco face, his chin, that look he did with Rich Trapper. Yeah, he did that in the beginning of World Star, touching Rogers Park grass. Right there on the side on eucalyptus. Bosco ate eucalyptus, Rogers Park grass when he came to the internet. Come on, man. Y'all gotta support the chat, man. Somebody gonna hit the Cash App or what, man? $ PBF 400, man. Or I'm finna shut this live down. I done been on here way too long, gang. Oh God. I've been on here way too long for the free ski. You know how much business I be doing besides this? YouTube is not my bread and butter. And I got chains behind the laptop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sheesh. Show a nigga some love. Goddamn. You just listen to me like, goddamn. I should start looking at y'all like y'all look at me. That's what I should do. Y'all on BS for shit show. So we gonna watch y'all watch me then, huh? We gonna run it up at 100 and something view. People still on here. We just gonna, you know, we just gonna rock out then, huh? Ain't no way in hell I'm finna be on here. And no, and then y'all give homeless people in front of your building dollars and coins. You get people in front of Ralph's and they don't tell you nothing but you got some extra change. Don't tell you a good word. God bless you or nothing. How you doing? How your family doing or nothing? You got some change. And you break them off. If you add up all the change you done gave them through the money, you done gave them like a dub. Oh, I do. But I'm trying to finish a mural. Doing a mural costs the paint, the time, the hours. Wouldn't I want to pay myself if I got to finish this background? You see how when you get the money, you got to pay somebody to do that? So if I'm doing this job, shouldn't I get paid on both my jobs? If I'm doing this and I'm getting paid, why wouldn't I do this and get paid? Or I just don't finish it. You feel me? And just continue to pump t-shirts. So you would say, since I print t-shirts and I got it like that, then I'm supposed to give out everybody that asks for a t-shirt for free, huh? You don't say that to Beyonce. You don't say that to Versace. You don't tell Versace. You don't even tell Jordan when you don't go to Champs and Foot Locker and say, hey man, shit, Jordan rich. I shouldn't have to pay for this. Shut your mark ass up. He said, why you asking? Why do Jordan ask for $230 for a shoe? Huh? He said, throw them ads on this thing. On my mama. Yeah, why don't you say Jordan's a billionaire? Why he asking me for $240 a pair of shoes? You don't tell him that. So why you telling me that? Oh yeah, you forgot. You one of them mark ass niggas that just swiped. Okay, man, that's a lot. And did one of those. That's a lot of money. And still swiped it and pushed your mark ass code in. And he didn't even have to pressure you. He didn't put nothing to your head. He didn't say nothing to you. You pressed that code in and got that receipt. And probably kept the shoes for 2 months and took them back. Yeah, I know niggas like you. And then on top of that, ain't this a performance? Don't y'all pay the pastor? When the pastor get up there and he say a sermon and he pass around them offering plates, y'all don't say, nah, pastor, why you asking me for money? You got that big chain. You got the church. I seen that Maserati you pulled up in. No, you don't say that. You put money in the plate. So how you gonna ever be a mark and think I ain't got a platform for a reason? If I was a buster, I wouldn't even have a platform. And I think all y'all some zesty ass dudes. And I don't care how you feel. I'm not a young nigga. I'm not going to crash. I see you in real life. That's a crash. Hey, I feel you though. I'm not King Pill though. You feel me? You see how the trolls is in here deep? This is how all the trolls get their chance to shine. The trolls see you got 100, 200, 300 people watching you, and they feel, oh, let me troll. because I ain't talked to a female in 2 weeks, or maybe even another person. I'm cooped up in my room like a jail cell, and I actually look like Bosco. That's why I support him so much. But then I hate on niggas that look like this. Look at me and look at Bosco. Wouldn't you have questions for God too? Like how you make him look like that, and then you make me a Bosco. Like, he can go up there to God, and I'm just gonna stand there. I ain't got nothing to say about it. You know what I mean? That's between Bosco and God. So, you know what I mean? I'll stand there on the other side of the fence, and then Bosco get to ask God, like, man, why you let, man, that's why I never liked him, because, man, you made him look like, he made him look like Neptune, and then you made me look like Bosco. And then, I'm just going to stand there and let him and God have that conversation, because I would want to have that conversation too. You know what I mean? Because if you wake up and look in the mirror and you see your Bosco, you be like, hell no. Take that face back. Just imagine any female that's in here right now if you pushed out a baby that looked like the motherfucking Grinch. Bosco. Bosco came out with the beard and all. You remember the Grinch? Mama? Yeah, Bosco. Matter of fact, I'm done with the jokes. $ PBF 400, man, I'm cool. I'm finna knock this off, man. That was my last joke, gang. No Cash App, no nothing, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's the perfect way to outro, gang. I ain't saying nothing else. I'm finna sip on you niggas, and I'm finna blow. How about that? No Cash App, no fun. I know y'all pay them Filipino little nice looking skinny things, whatever they ask for. No man, no fun, hun. Yeah, you know how I go. I ain't finna keep giving all these jokes. I already know I'm racked up with these views. The views in this live, I beat whoever you could think of on a live today. You can go from any big podcaster, anybody on the West Coast. When I end this live and post it, put some respect, no T on it, respect on my name. I'm going to show the comments. I'm going to show the subscribers. Mind you, 1,300 subscribers since January 1st. You don't think I got trolls? And then that means I've been putting in work. So shouldn't I be asking for a $ PBF 400 Cash App? I be doing lives for 3-4 hours straight. Some people don't even drop $1. But they'll tell me, hey, you helped me get through my work shift and all that. Bro, I could be doing some other things too, correct? I need chapstick for my lips for talking, right? Water, juice. And y'all think, oh, yeah, I just sit here and watch for free. I don't even like his ass. I don't even push a like. I don't push a subscribe. I really hate on him. But, so, like I said, I'm going to blow it down, as Baby Braves would say, and I'm finna slide to the stove, get my young Black and Measy. No Cash App, no friend. Especially if this phone don't go off. So we can go ahead and ride this out. Because I'm still almost at 100, and I ain't even talking about nothing. Hey, Heaven's Gifted. You see how many people in here? And I ain't even talking about nothing no more. Hey, you remember the days where I didn't even have 5, 10 people in my live? You remember Heaven's Gifted? You know what I mean? Hey, and for the people that's asking why I asked for Cash App too, I'm trying to pay moderators. Like Heaven's Gifted. You ask me why I asked for money, bruh, I'm on here entertaining and everything else. So why do I ask for money? So I could be able to pay these guys that's been sliding since day one when I didn't have 5 people watching me. That's why, and that's why they kick you out when you say stuff like that. I got to pay these people too. So if I'm going to be on here getting bigger and better, that is my obligation. I have more people around me now. And then when you pay people, that's when they be like, hey, I got this new clip. Hey, you want me to put it on my page? You want to put it on your page first? Woo, 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 this, and that. Man, I will have everything. I'll talk about shit in DC that y'all don't even know about in Cali. That's how you become a big platform. And I'm going to do it way worse than the AK. I mean, academics. Or even King AK. You know how many mods King AK got? You know how many times he asked for money? He asked for it in PayPal way, Cash App way, Zelle way, Apple Pay. And you got the nerve to see me with 100+ people up in here, knowing I got moderators that kick busters out, and you think I shouldn't ask? You should pay me Cash App when you see me drawing and finishing my mural on my back. I'm drawing my own. I'm not paying no Mexico to do this. I'm not paying nobody else. I'm drawing this myself. Shouldn't I get paid for that? And the only reason why some of y'all even still in here that it's 100 because it got hyped up by several people. This video got hyped up probably. I've been on here 90 minutes. This live was hyped up when I was 10 minutes strong. 250 some people in here. And you don't think with all the moderators having to kick people out, you got a job, I got a job, they got a job. $ PBF 400. You gonna tell me why I'm asking for money? I gotta pay people to keep the viewer discretion advised. Goofy. That's how I know people just be on their couch just jacking off on their, you know what I mean? Excuse the content, but damn. You just sitting there bullshitting with yourself. And watching me and got something to say about what I'm doing. And oh, you ask for money too much. You probably say that just like the rest of the people in church that ain't got no money. When the bucket come right by them, they do that stank face like. We know you ain't got no money, but we asking the people that's able to support the channel. I'm finna get chickens. I'm finna build a chicken coop. I'm finna get ducks. I'm finna make a whole koi pond in the backyard. You don't think I need some support? Oh, you just thought I was Bank of America then, huh? Oh, okay. You know how long ago I bought this chain? And that's another point on that. Because if I had it that long and ain't pawned it, I ain't on drugs. So that means I spend the money wisely, correct? Because you can't be on them things unless you rich like Kodak Black with the music. And you see why Kodak Black stay kicking out music? Because he stayed kicking out dollars, stay trying to kick out getting high. The drugs he uses are very expensive. Them bottles of Pro is not cheap. And then he does it with friends, like he's smoking Trinidades. You know, he can go through 100,000 in a month messing with friends off the linanine, the Pro method. Man, you know. Well, I don't blow it. And this ain't a couch. I got a 5-bedroom mansion and I got a 9-bedroom mansion, if you must know. $ PBF 400 Cash App. Y'all ever notice now that I always go to the side when I blow? Just YouTube friendly, just to make sure I get a green $. You see what I'm on now? My days of proving have been over. You know what I mean? When I first got on here, I was flashing 10,000, 5,000, 8,000, 11,000. I was just flashing it, and I wasn't even getting views like that. I was getting views sometimes, but not that much. Wearing all kind of chains and stuff like that. Trying to show the world, like, you know, Bosco wasn't real. Bosco ain't got no money. Y'all don't know Bosco. Y'all know Bosco on the internet, but, you know. Yeah, well, hey. Look out for me. Drop a 5, man. Can I get a 5 on it? I got 5 on it. Yeah. Can I get some? Can you drop 5 on it? $ PBF 400. Can you drop 5 on it? I got 4 you can keep. I got 5 on it. Messing with that and doughy. Yeah, can you drop 5 on it? Got me stuck in not so bad. $ PBF 400. That's it. Pretty Boy Floyd. My last name Floyd. I'm something like a pretty boy. I just took it because the lingo was bingo. Yes, sir. Bro, you been spamming my chat the whole time, man. You been watching me this whole time saying that same. Come on, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Why are you even saying free that man? Like, are you his relative or something? Like, if you gonna keep spamming it, bro, you should be the main one dropping the motherfucking $ PBF 400. And yes, all my merch, my t-shirts are $25. My hoodies are 50. Go look at my posts, all that, man. I'm up. I'm up. I draw, tattoo, all that. Like, just tell me about myself. You know what I mean? But other than that, hey, Heaven's Gifted, you already know them numbers is back up to when I used to do this all the time, man. So you already see the motion. You know what I mean? It's been getting back up since the first. So I made a conscious decision. I said I'm gonna leave everything alone. I'm all right. You know, I'm a live, even if I don't work for nobody, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some chickens and do all type of stuff. Breed some dogs. Put some koi fish in the back and watch them get bigger as the months go by. Probably go, and then I'm gonna need support. I'm gonna need cash apps because I'm gonna have to get a heater in there. So if you got a favorite fish in there that you don't want to RIP, you can go ahead and cash app like that. That's to the heaters. I'm not rich, but if I'm gonna do that and show y'all that, yeah, remember I used to write on y'all walls and cross out hoods and be disrespectful. Well, look what I'm doing now, mama. Mama, I made it, mama. But I don't mean I'm rich. Yeah, I'm put up. Yeah, I live good. But the extras, something you want to see on YouTube from a YouTuber, besides, okay, I could talk about 4 extras. I could talk about no jumper. But what if I'm doing that with a gang of Rottweiler puppies in the background? Oh, that puppy's so cute. What, you think them dogs is free? You think them dogs don't need dog food? You think them dogs don't need leashes, shampoo, flea and tick spray, shots? Nah, y'all don't think about that. Y'all just be like, oh, yeah, man, he got it. He got it. What I do got is a phone. And what I got is a life. You know how easy it is not to go live and do this shit without you? I'm just saying, though. Pay the man. If you ain't never seen this or heard somebody talking like this before, like, comment, subscribe, hype, Cash App, $PBF 400. I'm a real business. I ain't gonna be getting skinny and missing in action. Bro, I got a job to do. I gotta take care of these animals, pay rent, lights, all that, Just like you do. Like now, talking to y'all 97 minutes, could have been doing something. I could have stayed in my bed. I could have said nothing. But you begging. You begging. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm finna get up out of here. 10 o'clock. Good time to good go. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with this. I'm gonna probably have to go down to T-Mobile today. I can't take this phone messed up 2 days in a row. It don't make no sense, gang. It's like to the point to where I gotta put on AT&T hotspot to make my other phone work. Like it's damn near like a damn near EBT phone. What they call them? Obama phones. What is this channel about? It's about LA everything, but mostly about like, the peoples that get on no jumper and embarrass the culture. How people start off gang banging. That's how they made their internet sensation, and then they go all the way to now I'm the peacemaker. But at the same time, antagonizing people and putting charges on people that the courts already made official, not guilty, but due to your brain and your hood politics, you think your hood politics supersede, the prison system and the jails and the judges and the court systems. So that's why things never work out with the hood and courts, because the hood politics and guidelines don't got nothing to do with real life. Because when they take their hood politics so far, and then when they get to that municipal court and then superior court judge, yeah, all your hood stuff and what everybody told you don't mean nothing. You gonna find out they lied. They don't care what the big homie whoop-de-whoop. Who is big whoop-de-whoop? He can get locked up too. Yeah, you gonna put some respect on their name. So once you figure that out for yourself, because I know a lot of people they gotta see to believe. I seen, I saw, I conquered. I'm done. Catch me hanging out, you crazy as hell. You catch me on some flyby. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, you wanna hit this? Nope. Nope. I got my own. Why I wanna hit yours? I'm good. Believe me, even if you're a guy, I'm good. I got guy. But I'm good with me. I'd rather keep it small, and then I don't know where your lips been. I don't know where nobody lips been. Come back looking like Munchie B, that big old thing on his lip. Munchie B be coming up there with a big old thing on his lip. You know that's the herpes. But hey, ain't no telling Munchie can't see. He think he just feel around and he just know it's cool. Man, that's crazy. If I ain't got my eyes, ooh-wee. Woo, you was a trusting person. Like trusting somebody to lead you and tell you to get on a boat. Munchie ain't gonna get on no boat. You know how scary Munchie would be getting on a boat and going far out and can't see? Just imagine if he was to get out blind, jump off a boat, and start trying to swim. Which way would he go? It's a fact. It's the things you don't think about. That's what I'm here for. That's exactly what I'm here for. The stuff you don't think about, and that's how I get 17. That's how I get 1,300 subscribers in less than a month. Cause I say the stuff y'all don't think about. And you think with all these keys, I don't need no support? Look at all these keys. You know what the older women say? When they see me with all these keys, oh, girl, he ain't married yet? How old is you? I swear to God, my mama friends be saying stuff like that at the church. They see me with all these keys. You know them brothers in Watts? They be walking up and down the street, gang banging at 60 years old. They don't got no keys, gang. I got keys everywhere, gang. The old women, they be on you. Just because you got, hey, mama, how you doing? You don't even got to have jewelry on. They looking at all them doors that could get open. He opens a lot of doors. Never thought about that, huh? Yeah, that's why they like, comment, subscribe me. My mama friends. My mama's 71. I'm 41. Her friends be on me. No jury because of these. It's a lot of door openings, you know. Locks. Alarms for the classic. One door. Two door. Oh, this a storage key. I wonder what that means. Maybe he got a storage with some more fun things for you to see? Yeah, I know, right? Bosco ain't got no keys like that. Munchie ain't got no keys like that because he ain't trying to make a jingling sound. Did you see the way Munchie B looked on No Jumper when that door closed? What was that? Munchie heard it first before the whole table. Munchie made the sound so everybody else could react. Cause why? He can't see. Bosco, Munchie homegirl got fired on a Spider Loc black box live. I don't know if y'all remember, but it's in my timeline in my Instagram. BEE, like a bumblebee, hustle. B dot hustle. B dot HUSTLE underscore. It's just a regular way. I didn't spell it. No, yeah. His homie like, this is East Coast Crip Cup. Boom. Hit her. Munchie B fall all on the ground. But you know what Munchie didn't do? He didn't spill that fifth. Munchie was on camera, fell to the ground Bosco style. But you know what Munchie didn't do? He didn't spill that drink. That's what he didn't do. He got up. Come on. Like the Statue of Liberty. Munchie was like this when he got up off the ground. Go look at my come on, man. Go look at BEE.HUSTLE underscore B dot hustle. Just like a bumblebee hustle with a dot in between and an underscore at the end. And you will see I got him on Spider Loc. The girls are, oh, East Coast Crip, cuz. All you hear is smack. Munchie be like, nah, hey, nah. Munchie B falls in front of the camera. That's how the video is, gang. That nigga kept the bottle up like the Statue of Liberty with that light. He wasn't gonna drop a drop out of that bottle. Yeah, Rennie Loc. Yes, sir. Whooped his homegirl feet. And he still didn't even know where to go. He was feeling around to how to break the fight up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. But for real, I got to get up out of here, gang. I got to get up out of here. I can't be on here no more. I got to make some money in real life. I made some money with this live today, though. But I got to make some money in real life. Hey, Heaven's Gifted, all my moderators, Trillionaire, everybody else in here that's moderators, man, y'all see me do it once again, man. Just like every day. You know what I mean? We're going to get bigger. We're going to get better. I got to start getting them Zelles up. I got to start getting the Apple Pays. I got to start doing all that, you know, because I'm on every day like motherfucking, what's his name? Steve Harvey Show? Yeah, I'm going to be on every day like Steve Harvey Show. And then once we get all that stuff, like and that's what I call beggar. King AK-47, he begs the whole time, bro. So if that's what I got to do to get you niggas on, then that's what we on. So it's just going to be Zelles popping up with the numbers, the Apple Pays, all that, gang. Shit finna change. Like I said, this is proof. You get your number in the mail, and then you start getting paid. Gang, this shit is fresh, crispy. You know, if you show the other side, it's the address and all that. You feel me? So look, it's up. I'm getting all my months back pay, plus what I got this month. Just pay attention. I don't be talking too fast. Y'all just be listening too slow. But me being grateful, I remember I didn't even have 10 viewers at a time. You know what I mean? And Heaven's Gifted. A lot of people been here since the beginning. So it's kind of hard for you be seeing, like, even now, it's still 62 people in here. I feel like the 62 people should be liking. You should be liking. So when I come on again, you can say, yeah, he ain't bullshit. He do talk for himself. He don't need no education. He don't sound retarded. He don't look like he got Down syndrome. Give me some credit for, well, at least he dressed nice. At least he ain't got a ODM Slim coffee stain on the front of his shirt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look, I don't even come on here wearing white with a big old coffee stain. Not even on accident. Y'all don't give a nigga credit for that. You know that's Tide, bleach, water. But, you know, I'm supposed to go live. And I'm supposed to show y'all my life, huh? I'm supposed to lift my leg up and show you what kind of shoes I'm wearing. That's just what I'm supposed to do, huh? That sound like some bitch-ass shit. Oh yeah, yeah. And that's what I said too. Like, it's just I be spitting for so long and I keep going like brrrr. Do you know this whole live I've been talking? When have you heard me have a down boring time on this live to where it was just crickets and I just didn't have nothing to talk about? I know these dudes in real life. That's why I could talk about them forever. I know that's like my little brother. I could roast him off baby stuff. Can't do nothing with me. Cause I ain't never got beat up. I ain't never got smashed, choked out. Yeah, I got choked out, but I got out of them things. That's why I said you better grab some because no matter what happens, you gon' release. Niggas respect the release, not the begging or the let me go. Cause they're gonna be like, man, if we didn't get them off you, that's why I be like, okay, you trying to choke me out. Okay, I'm gonna take one hand and try to get you out, and then the other. And as long as you got a little fingers through there, you can't get choked out. You can't, and just bend your fingers back. But you can't get choked out if your hand is in between. So and get it closely around your vein. Your vein is right here. This your cut off air supply for all the people that don't know how to fight. This is what's gonna put you to bed. This right here, pressure right here. That's what's gonna put you to bed. So as long as you got a finger or a hand, preferably a whole cuff of your hand. This is for defense purposes, because women, y'all need to know this. If your dude trying to check you out, choke you out, and you just can't get nowhere or grab nothing, try your best to get your hands in between his arm. And as long as you can do this, you give yourself action at controlling the pressure, at least for one side of your lungs, your breathing space. Thank you, Neptune. Thank you for your life-saving support, even though it might happen 10 to 15 years from now. I sure remember that boy was asking for that Cash App, and I had a little change. But I was a little skeptical. But damn, if I didn't listen to that podcast, I sure wouldn't be alive today. I know. So pay me now. $ PBF 400. I just showed y'all how to save your life. You don't do this. You don't swim when somebody choking you out. You don't. No. You are going to bed. I don't care what you think. Everybody went to bed. It ain't no MMA people, fighters. They go to bed. That's how you win a fight. Go to bed. So get your hand through there. Don't be squirming. And if you do have squirming room, look around. It's gonna be a cup, a glass cup, a mug, a flower vase, piece of a coffee table, a chair, a foot base for the lazy boy like mine. Shoot, anything. And don't see nothing dangerous. I ain't saying go too far. But if you gotta cross the yellow brick road to get to the water where Jesus is to save you, hell yeah. That too. I was gonna say that, but I can't say that on YouTube. You can say it in the chat. I can't say that. See, now you learn it. Yeah, because wherever I skip, you can go ahead and put the words in the chat. Hey, that don't show up on the live. But if I say it, they not gonna want to pay this man. Oh, Sunshine, where you been? Sunshine is 114 seconds late. Do you know how many times, man? What? We had 200 and some people in here. A couple of times. We had 200 and some people in here a couple of times. Man, tell her. She talking about, no. You know how much he did today? He was deleting by the 30s. I seen chats going so fast, it was like 30 people getting deleted at one time. It was just a gang of different names, and he was deleting it. No, I don't do 1 a.m. I ain't been on since 1 a.m. I got on at like 5. I got on like 5:30. I got on like 5:30, almost 6 o'clock. Yeah, he was in there popping them down. Look, we didn't got to the point now. Like, look, I know I got a gang of views off this. When I post it, you're going to be like, damn. Like, right when I get off this live, you're going to be like, damn, he did it again. Yes. He had to delete. Like, it was so much. It was like, the academics live when all the people just saying stuff and you can't read them all. Yes, you missed that. It was like 200 or something. All right, 200, 190 whoopty, 257, and yeah, it was like that. It was like that. This is the day. And then I said, man, people ask me why I'm asking for money and stuff like that. I said, see all what the my moderators did and booting all these people out from saying crazy stuff. That's why I asked for the money. I gotta pay them too, because this is a job for them too. I can't be just blowing up and getting bigger and then expect y'all just to be here booting people out. That's why I gotta ask. That's why I said now we finna get to the man. We might even have a chime card for you to put on Zelle, Apple Pay, and then I'll just be like, look, this chat, you put your Apple Pay on there, and whoever put on there, that's you. Heaven's Gifted, whoever do Cash App, nigga, that's you. Put your shit up and spam it through the thing, like, you know what I mean. So I don't even gotta ask no more. Man, that's what everybody say until everybody start talking in the back like, shoot, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Doing that moderating, shit, I was at work just deleting people. Shit, I got like 300. I was watching for free. That 300, I'm getting paid to watch. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be on I'll make sure the notification button's working. And and as soon as I see something that I think he need to know, he gonna get it. And then when he go live, I'ma moderate and go get some more money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you be like, man, girl, look, at the least of my worries, I could sit at home and be a moderator because Neptune gonna get on at least live twice today. And I'm gonna put my shit up on there and shoot my shot. And then you just Apple Pay, Apple Pay, Apple Pay. I don't give a damn. You blocking all the people who saying stupid stuff in here. You should get paid. I'm getting paid from the YouTube. So as long as I get them views and stuff like that, as long as it stay where it been, I'll be all right. That's y'all in. Kick them niggas out. And then come with a whole nother Cash App or whatever. You know, I would think I got a Square account. So that's a real, like, you know, so when I do that Square, they can tap or I can swipe them off the phone. I still got that. So I'll put the Square up there when I sell t-shirts and hoodies. And then it's gonna start t-shirt and hoodies, but ain't no telling where we'll go. But like I said, man, it's hard for me to it's hard to me to go to get off my live when I still got 55 people watching. Cause I remember when I only had 5. You know? And then, oh, and fun fact, Wi-Fi tripping again for day 2. Wi-Fi and T-Mobile is tripping for sure. Yep, my T-Mobile and my motherfucking Wi-Fi ain't been working 2 days in a row. I don't know why. Like I said, that's why I went live yesterday 2 times just to show the world. And then for shit show, my Wi-Fi tweaking, especially if this never pop up. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's been raining. Like I showed y'all yesterday with my dog food, his water was ice. So I don't know if that got stuff to do with it. I don't know if somebody knocked down a pole. I don't know. I just don't know. We got extreme weathers. It'd be extreme hot, extreme cold, extreme windy. Just like I asked the dude, my little roommate, that I have be staying here most of the time, just to have somebody in the house when you're not, you know. So he told me yesterday that the wind had blew down the fence. Like when I did my live, I was like, man, it looked like somebody pulled down the fence, like somebody was trying to break in. He was like, nah, man, it gets so windy like that it just pulls down the gate from the force of the wind, and it looked like somebody did it. So I was like, okay, that's another fixer-upper. I got about like 3 fixer-uppers that I got to do here. But like I said, man, I got all the little stuff. I just be, you know, I guess I got to spend more money on the setup. But I got everything: laptop, tablet, 2 phones. I got a GoPro that just keep getting charged up that I don't use. I'm trying to really find out. I don't know how to hook up that GoPro with the iPhone to, like, you know what I mean? Like run my show and then get on like Twitch or Kick and start another account and then go live 2 times at the same time, or or have somebody, like I said, when y'all start getting paid and stuff like that, if y'all know how to snip cut my lives and make TikTok shorts and stuff like that, that venture, whatever the money is, we getting paid together, like period. I ain't never know. And then everything we talk about, that's all text messages. So with those text messages, that's documents that you could take to court in case you didn't know or any of y'all didn't know. Text messages are documents. That's why they used in trials, because there's like proof of, that's like you writing your personal letter to that person, because it's your phone. You didn't report it missing, and it's only missing now because you in trouble. So this is your phone. So all y'all dealings and talking, whatever y'all was talking about, that's being documented. So if I said, oh yeah, we gonna do this, this, and that. So if you want to run the kick, you know what I mean, blah blah blah, and this is the payment every month, then what you feel like you think you should be paid, blah blah blah, and then how much do we make, woo woo, and then all those stipulations that y'all talk about is on there. So, and then you know how people be weird and they be trying to delete what they put or sent to you on Instagram. Dig this. The Mexicans in San Pedro just got a RICO because they thought they deleted the messages, and the police is able to pick up your message. As long as you sent it, it ain't never gone. You know how people be simple-minded, thinking they slick, and then they get to court and they find out you lying. Just because you showed them this, they go back and look through the data, and they can go to T-Mobile, AT&T, and get every word for word text message. Easy. That's your court paperwork. So even if I was to change or you to change or however it go, because everybody work as friends in the beginning until the money start making shit problem. Black people got a real problem with money issues. So that whole conversation is through, you know what I mean? That's why sometimes when it comes to talking business, I text. I don't do it talking on the phone. Talking on the phone don't mean nothing. And I'm telling you, I beat the LAPD with what I just told you. Yep. I beat them 8 months ago. I've been here 7 months. Going on 8. I've been back to LA 3 times in 7 months. Do I still go? Hell yeah. What do you do when you get there? Go find somewhere to eat. Make my way to Mama's Tacos over there off of Harper or Hooper, over there off of Hooper, Mama's Tacos. Then I make my way to Hawkins Burger, that's for sure. Because I'd rather go there than Fat Burger on Rosecrans. But I go to Taco Pete's on Rosecrans, though. I used to go to Taco Pete's when it was on 120th, when niggas was getting smoked. I was still going there when niggas was getting smoked. Dead homies. But I knew just like, shout out to the homie from Swans. But I told the homie from Swans he wasn't gonna make it. He had a tattoo shop next door to Taco Pete's. He was from Swan. And he thought he was straight. He had a tobacco shop in the front. And that turns into a / tattoo shop. And I walked in there one time. And I told him, like, damn, the Bloods be over here now? He said, nah, on Swans, it just be us. But we know that neighborhood, and, the Westside Pyrus is down the street. We fuck with them. Them our boys. So if shit go down, I was like, all right. But the Crips be over here, though, right? Blood, we not tripping off them. Woo, woo. So next thing you know, maybe like a month or 2 after that conversation, maybe like a month, because it wasn't that long, because I make stops. So, yeah, I go to Taco Pete's. So I'm like, man, let me go fuck with the homie. I go over there, the place shut down. And not only shut down, it's boarded up. So I'm like, damn, he must wasn't making his rent. No, that wasn't it, gang. It wasn't that he was missing rent. That nigga was missing off of planet Earth. I had just been going through Facebook or something like that, and I seen him. And they had him, same light-skinned nigga with the braids. Looked the same. It said R.I.P. whoop-de-whoop. Blase, blase. And I was like, damn, blood gone. And then the details, in the comments, all you gotta do is read the comments. And the details in the comments strictly said, over there by Taco Pete's, got smoked. I knew it was too many Crips over there for you to, And then, even after he got chipped at that Taco Pete's, they still was running Taco Pete's. 2 more people on that corner of 120th and was that Wilmington? 2 more people got smoked on that corner before they shut it down. Mind you what I said. The homie had the liquor store from Swans right next door to it. It was a tobacco in the front, tobacco and regular liquor, not liquor store, but like Handy Mart, just tobacco and like candy, chips and stuff. Then it was a barbershop / tattoo place. And he used to be always in the back, light-skinned nigga with a beard. I ain't gonna say his name. And he had the braids. And one time, I was over there waiting for this meal when this girl from IF, the one I said beat up Baby B-Rat, Baby B-Rat, and threw him into the shoes and he fell, and I went and turned Queen Street. That was her. I seen her at Taco Pete's, and I haven't seen her since that day. But she looked like she got taller. This bitch was big. This bitch was tall, nigga. Her brother named Ra from 30 Pyru, but she tall as hell. She's a basketball player height. She said, hey, what's up, Neptune Blood? I was like, what? I turned around like, who the fuck is this bitch? And then she was like, you don't remember me? This Ra. This Ra's sister. I was like, oh, you still from IF? She was like, yeah, but I'm older now. I don't be banged out like that no more. But what's up with you, blood? You still look the same. I'm looking around like, damn, bitch, we on the corner. I got some motherfucking Air Max on. They was the blue ones with the little electric things that go through them. I had the blue ones, and I was like hot pink or something in blue and black at the bottom with the yellow on the side. I don't know. There was some Air Max, like 94s. But I was looking like I was cripping or something. So I looked at my shit like, damn, all right, I might be good to talk right here. You'll wear more blue over there than red. Dead homies. Ain't no bloods over there right there. So, yeah, I'm talking to her. She go, yeah, blood. I'm like, damn, looking around. Yeah, I'm just here to get some tacos. You know what I mean? She's like, yeah, blood. I'm surprised you over here, blood. Niggas be getting smoked. I was like, yeah, thank you for telling me that. Like, bitch, I'm trying to get off the corner. You talking about niggas getting smoked. Duh. You want to talk, they ain't gonna hit you. They gonna hit you because they trying to hit me. They ain't gonna hit you. They trying to hit you in a different way. They trying to get your number, get you pregnant or something. And you an Amazon? Come on, super Amazon. She ain't just little, she's big, like a big bitch. Like Bosco, big bitch. She is big. She got bigger since I seen her beat up the older homie. Whooped it. She punched him twice, picked him up, and threw him in the shoes in Inglewood. Swami, I would never forget you, B-Rat. I would not, bro. If the last thing I said before I croaked, B-Rat got beat up by a bitch. He can't let that down. He done did some gangster things as he got older, like Debo to niggas. But he can't live it down. I seen you get whooped by a broad. And you try to Debo her, and she Debo'd you like Baby D. I'm talking about, you remember when Day was running around that car from Baby D? I swear to God, he moved around. He didn't even want a back fade for what she did to him. That's when I said, oh no, I can't be from your hood. The way I looked at it, that was like letting my big sister whoop me. And I just take it without a fight. My older sister is 7 years older than me, and we was fighting like cats and dogs since day one. But like I said, man, I'm finna get on up out of here. I'm damn near 2 hours strong. We'll see what the hype is about, what the likes is about, what the views is about. You know I always post it. I don't hold it. Make sure y'all have a blessed, great day. And if it ain't positivity, just stay away from the dudes. That's the best way you can have peace. Just stay away from everybody. And don't forget, get on social media. And this concludes my live. Don't matter what the check say, as long as the feds pay, I'm there every day. Ain't that right? Facts. I'm out, y'all.